We're here to basically announce the partnership between us and the Housing Authority to focus on eliminating sewer backups with fats that we call going into the system, oil, greases, materials that just don't flush and tend to plug up the pipes. Well, we spend millions of dollars a year on cleaning out plugs, and maybe roughly 1/3 of all of those incidents are due to flushables that are in the system that shouldn't be, that don't flush, that clog up the system and plug up the pipes, causing backups in SSOs across the City-Parish.
And what are we asking residents to do?
Basically, we're asking them to be conscious and aware of what they're putting down their drains. Don't put cooking grease down a drain. We're supplying them with lids where they can put their grease in a can, put a lid on it, and then dispose of it safely in the garbage. Don't flush things down the toilet that are not flushable, like baby wipes, diapers, those sort of things. Things that you would naturally think, boy, this really shouldn't be in the toilet, but somehow find their way there. We would ask residents to help us by not putting those things down the system, and to help them and help us keep the system clear. Well, good morning. I'd like to welcome everybody and say welcome from our Mayor President, Sharon Weston Broome. It's our pleasure today to announce a partnership with the Housing Authority to focus on education and to provide some materials and handouts. Look, what we're really trying to do here today is to help all of Baton Rouge by really focusing on what we're putting down in our sewer system. We spend millions of dollars a year working on unplugging the system, and what we find is roughly 1/3 of everything that plugs our system up are things that are preventable. There are things that go down there like grease, oil, other types of materials like baby wipes and diapers, those things that most residents normally think really shouldn't be in our system, but somehow find their way there. And we think this is a great opportunity to work with the Housing Authority to start this program of education to help our residents and citizens understand the impact of what happens when our system plug up. They experience it, they feel it emotionally when there's a backup in their home or in their residence, and we really don't want that. And we're trying to do all we can to eliminate that. So this educational piece is just a step in the process to make things better. And we're so proud to partner with the Housing Authority to help. And I'd like to ask April if she would come up and say a few, Nicole would come up and say a few words on behalf of the Housing Authority. Thank you, Nicole.
The Housing Authority is extremely thrilled for this partnership with the Department of Environmental Services for the City-Parish of East Baton Rouge. We are very excited and are going to be taking these materials as well as the invaluable education that the Department of Environmental Services is offering to our residents. It will definitely cut down on a lot of our residential bills as well as the Housing Authority's operating costs. Education is the first step, and we are happy that our 1,000 residents are going to be part of the initiative to help clean up this city and really cut down on that wastewater.
What we're going to be handing out to residents over the next few weeks. And any resident in East Baton Rouge can go online, and the website is whatsgood.brla.gov, and they can request a set of materials like this. This is a bag that has some educational information on it. Inside the bag is a little pamphlet or a flyer. There's a grease lid that you can put on your can where you can put your waste grease in a soup can or any old can, put the lid on it, let it gel up. When it's full, you can dispose of it in your garbage, and some other helpful information. So we would encourage everybody to participate. We would encourage everybody to go online, request your own personal bag of information, and help us help you with our sewer system. Thank you very much. We appreciate it.
So after you finish cooking and you have your skillet with your grease in it, you get your funnel, and you place it over your can, and you pour the grease into the can. And after you pour the grease in the can, you stick the lid on it, pop it on like this, and then you let it cool off. And then once it's cool and it's formed a gel, you can just take the lid off so you can reuse it and just throw the can in the regular garbage can.
The initiative, the project today is dealing with a lot of the items that are going into our drain systems. Oftentimes, we have various individuals in the community. We dispose of our grease in our wastewater system, which we're trying to make amendments to that, improve on the disposal of our grease. These items clog our drains and are very costly to our community, and we're trying to work together to stamp out that process.
From a maintenance standpoint, tell us just what type of a problem this causes for your folks.
Absolutely, it's thousands of dollars. Oftentimes we have to have lines jetted. We have to use various chemicals, harsh chemicals, to clear our lines. So it's a very costly process, and we want to make sure that we do our part, working with our community, working with our residents to make sure we make the adequate adjustments so we can take care of our drain systems.
What's your reaction to this project?
Absolutely, I'm excited, I'm ecstatic, because again, it's something that works together in our community. It's an educational aspect where we can work together with our community.
This is the East Baton Rouge Parish Housing Authority. I am the Director of Affordable Housing for the Housing Authority. Basically, we provide low-income housing to families that need a little bit of a step up.
How many residents do you have in housing throughout East Baton Rouge Parish?
Well, throughout East Baton Rouge Parish, we probably have about 989 families that we service.
We have so many families that are in need of affordable housing, and affordable housing allows our families to get housing that they can afford.
Tell us about the types of units that you have here at the Housing Authority.
Well, we have 1-bedroom units, 2-bedroom, 3 and 4-bedroom units. It just depends on which one of our communities that you apply for on our wait list, and you get an option to choose which site that you want to live at on our wait list, and then from there we determine from your household size what size bedroom you qualify for.
And we understand that you have some new units going up throughout the parish.
We do. We have one that's going up in the Gardere area called Cypress of Pinchback, and it's going to be a senior elderly site. And we have a few others that are going up.
What's your reaction to today's project?
Oh, I'm ecstatic about it. Actually, it's really exciting because we have an opportunity to educate our residents and actually gain education for ourselves with the partnering with the City of Baton Rouge Environmental Services. So we get an opportunity to educate ourselves, educate our residents, and create a great partnership with the city.
Now, is this a parish-wide project?
Oh, absolutely. We're going to start with the Housing Authority, and we hope that residents will take this lead and do the same things in their own homes.
If everybody does their small little part, we can affect the community as a whole, leading to better infrastructure for the city, as well as, least costly bills, and we're able to put that money to better use for our residents.
What's your reaction to this project?
I think it's wonderful. I think everything starts with education, and so seeing that the Department of Environmental Services is going to be bringing us education and seminars for our residents, as well as these materials, I think it's going to be a wonderful partnership.
I think it's great. I think it's good. I think it shows partnerships. I think it shows that the community cares. I think that people are concerned about SSOs, and we're extremely excited about partnering with the Housing Authority to help with the education piece and to get the word out.
How can people get more information?
They can go online to brla.gov, and they can find more information on the website.